Diary of the Desert Wanderer. Day 1. I stepped off the double-decker tour bus, my pack on my back. I took out my camera and looked around through the eye hole before I realized that all that stood in front of me was flat desert sand. The brochure showed rolling dunes, cacti, and some oases. All that it really was just sand and heat, which, in all honesty, wasn't so bad. Over and off to the left, I saw a small dune and thought from the top of it I could get a good picture, better than down here at least. Of course, I knew not to leave the tour, but the group was only a couple hundred feet away from where it was, so I decided to go over. Stepping toward it, I took a sip of water from the canteen that was strewn over my shoulder. Continuing my small trek to the top, I looked on with some awe. Still flat desert, but there's a small valley below, and it looked prettier than where I was. This is where I made my first mistake. I took out my camera and took a shot from the left and from the right, and then one down the middle just to get a good view. Nothing but sand. Sand in a small, dry valley as the sun stood overhead, directly above us. In the small valley there wasn't much. It just looked like somewhere water used to run, but that was about it. The rest was just flat sand up the other side. The bus honked its horn, letting all the other passengers know that it was time to go. I go to turn around, and the sand shifts underneath me, causing me to fall backwards and onto the ground, hitting my head. Of course, knocking me unconscious. Opening my eyes again, I see the star-filled sky and the sandy hill that I fell down. My head aching and my face and lips feeling burned and tight. Sitting up, and the sand falls from my hair and off of my shirt. My ears ringing painfully. My back hurts probably from falling on my pack and canteen. I've already figured out that at this point the bus has left me, so I decide, hey, travel at night. Cooler. Easier. I stand up and go to walk out of the hill. Getting towards the top, my foot slides underneath me, and I fall back, knocking myself unconscious again. Day 1.